Thought it was going to be all smooth sailing, easy going like it was down below. And this shit happens.
Well, it's crooked. Didn't look that way. I'll look again.
What kind of cameraman are you?
Not a very good one. It is crooked.
Oh. Good morning, YouTube. Today I'm going to do a short video on an LED headlight upgrade from Pardue Brothers. In partnership with DR-ATV. I'll get to that here in a moment. In some cases, on my Honda 90 CT-90, I did the same conversion, and I was really pleased with the amount of brightness I gained with the LED replacement bulb. And so far it's lasted a couple years, and nothing but good things to say about it. Now on the Honda 90, there was two avenues to go. The Honda 90 came with a sealed beam bulb, which is like this, whereas the bulb is all one piece with the glass that surrounds it. And John Pardue sends you a diamond hole saw that you can, hole saw will cut out a circle around where this bulb mounts in. I'll show a picture of the hole saw. I've got it in my box of parts and tools. But there, and like I said, there's two ways you can go on the Honda 90. This bulb here was an HM-9M-S Stanley, 6 volt, 35/25 watt. And there's two ways, like I said, there's two ways you can go with these. I chose to order a replacement headlight bezel or headlight bulb from DR-ATV, and I'll flash a picture of that here. And that upgrade comes with an interchangeable bulb. So you can, when I pull this one apart, you can see I ordered that for the Honda 90 as opposed to drilling out my seal beam bulb, because I always like to keep my motorcycle parts that were stock in case I ever sell it and somebody wants to go back to the stock configuration. So I opted to keep this seal beam bulb and just order the replacement bulb with a replaceable bulb inside the fixture from DR-ATV. I did the same thing with the Honda 110 here. Ordered the replacement interchangeable headlamp bulb setup, and when it came, I found out that this one had either come with that or it had been changed over to that by the previous owner. So I felt kind of bad. I ended up sending back the part to DR-ATV and got a refund from that. It was about $40, about $41 for the replacement bulb, and I'll show you what that looks like here. Basically it's a fixture like this, and then you can just twist the bulb and it comes out of here. Now this is what I ordered for the Honda 90, and this has already come with this installed here. So like I said, I sent that one back, and the way this works is from Pardue Brothers, for about, I think it's about $85 and $5 shipping. He sends you, oh, hang on, I gotta cut this open. Pardue Brothers sends you this. It's kind of breezy out here, so I got to be careful stuff doesn't blow away. You get this LED bulb and this adhesive ring that this LED bulb goes into, like such, with a set screw. And this ring secures to the inside of this replacement bulb thing. So what I will do is I will clean this area real good with alcohol and remove the plastic over this adhesive and stick this ring on here. And I will do some research. Now this is the bottom of the bulb, this tab with the screw. So I believe I will insert this ring. Well, you know, in here there seems to be a lot of wires towards the bottom. So I'm going to insert this or adhere this ring to the light bulb thing in the upper position up here. So should probably try that to make sure there's not going to be an interference problem. I don't expect there will be. No, it'll fit in there just fine. So I'm going to clean this fixture off, remove this bulb, and attach this ring to the fixture. I'll be right back. All right, a little bit of alcohol on a towel here. Clean this off real good, and then when I clean stuff with alcohol, I always like to go over it afterwards with a dry, with a dry piece of towel, because it tends to leave a little bit of a film behind. So I'm going to go over that with this dry towel, and then we will get our plastic. You know, it might be a good opportunity for me to read the instructions here that come with this. I recommend everybody read the instructions before you adhese something that doesn't come back off. Here's the instructions. I'll post a picture of this too on the video. Kind of windy here today. Kind of sucks actually. Here's some important information. Alright, so this just says to adjustable zoom allows you to focus the headlight far ahead for high-speed riding or wide beam for low speed and trails. It says you can hook the bulb to a 6 or 12 volt battery to pre-focus it. Sliding it in or out of this collar with the set screw can adjust your beam wide or narrow. I'll do that if I'm ever out at night. I don't seldom ride much at night unless I'm stuck somewhere coming back late. Let's see here. Adhesive cures fully overnight. Remove plastic bulb socket, sandpaper around the hole, wipe with solvent or alcohol. Remove backing, insert the LED into the zoom mount and carefully position the mount. Align adjuster screw for clearance inside the headlight bucket. Press firmly. So what I will do is get a little bit of sandpaper so I can sand around this. And then I'll wipe it again with alcohol, and I will be right back. Okay, I did manage to find the diamond hole saw that was sent with the original order for the Honda 90, and that's it there. So I got some sandpaper here, and we will sand around this. I think, okay, that should be good. Wipe that off with alcohol. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to install this ring on here, and I'm going to let it sit overnight before I install the bulb, so I can get a good adhesion. So the last thing, if you're counting on a headlight, the last thing you could ever want is to have your headlight bulb screw up on you. All right, so I did the alcohol. I'm going to do the dry rub now, and we're going to peel the adhesive off of this ring. Okay, this is the bottom. I'm going to orient this to the top. I better put the bulb in so I'll know that it'll have clearance. I'll stick it in. And there's the bottom. I'm going to orient this screw at the top. Quite a bit of play around this thing, so I'm going to try and feel, kind of even it out. And there we go. Hope I got her in there fairly straight. It appears so. So I'm going to cut the video off here, and tomorrow morning we will revisit this. Stay tuned. Stand by. Things could get Murphy's Diesel. Good morning, folks. Day 2 on the LED upgrade to my 1984 CT-110. Last night I spent some time going through the instructions, and like I said, I'll post photos of each page of the instructions that I got from Pardue Brothers. Mine might be specific to the aftermarket headlamp housing purchased from DR-ATV, as opposed to drilling the glass bulb for the OEM bulb. So anyway, a couple things I noticed in these instructions that kind of caught my eye. Apparently these bikes produce a higher charge at a higher RPM, and I think that's one of the reasons why they recommend using a lead acid battery as opposed to the sealed batteries for these bikes, is because they actually pump juice back into the battery. It says your CT-110 can overcharge the battery by design because the LED headlight uses less power. On long rides at high speed, the battery will overcharge more than normal. If you commute or ride long distances at high engine speeds, you might want to power the LED from the battery. Pardue Brothers makes an easy to install adapter for this purpose. That's here at the bottom. I don't anticipate riding any great distances on high RPMs because I mainly do gravel roads, 2-track and single-track trails. So we'll see how that works out. I may end up investing in one of those. I'll see. I'll keep an eye on my battery and see how it goes. All right, so it's day 2 here. The instructions are going to be on the video. What we've got here is I let this sit overnight. Let me get you zoomed in here closer. Hang on. Okay, got you in a little closer here. We'll see what we've got. I think I'm going to save this incandescent bulb and stick it in my tool bag in case I ever have trouble with the LED. I could always pry this adhesive collar off of this and reinstall this fixture here if I'm out on the trail and have anything go wrong. Let's see if it says anything here about the wiring. It's like the blue is the high beam, white is the low beam, green is the ground connection. So it looks like it just plugs right into what's here. I do want to take a look at this and see if I can notice any difference on what might be the high beam side or the low beam side. They look identical to me. There's two LEDs on that side and two on this side. So I think I will install it with the riding up. Like I said yesterday, this tab here hooks to the screw there for the bottom of the headlight. So we'll see how our wires fit. And I'm just going to barely poke that in there. Something like that. And we'll just hand tighten this. And let's disconnect what we have here. So the blue ones. Okay, got those out. And the white one. And the green. Sorry about the old man noises. Okay, there's the old bulb out. Let's connect this one. And we'll go with the green. Ground is always good. Start with the white. And the two blues. At the end of the video, I will post a side-by-side front picture of the bike with the different headlights so you can see the difference. The difference is probably a lot more noticeable in the dark. But like I said, I don't really go out much in the dark. I'm retired, so bedtime's early for me. All right, white one's in there good. Everything's good. What I don't have is my screwdriver. So let me run and get my screwdriver and I'll be right back. Okay. I've got my screwdriver. One of the things that I did notice is this screw at the bottom here screws into a nut that is loose in this plastic housing behind it. So when you reinstall the screw, you have to kind of keep some pressure on the nut on the back side of this. Otherwise it gets crooked in there and you can't get the screw threads to start in it. So let's see if we can get this back together with this new stuff in here. Come on, baby. Well, I'm gonna have to make some room, I think. What is all this jazz? I'm not sure what that is, but we'll push her way up top and let's push some of this over there to that side. You watch. After I get this all done, I'll be chasing wiring problems from loosening everything up in here. Let's see if that fits now. Yeah, I think so. Good. Whew. Lucky for me. The bulb base on this is a lot larger than the other one, a lot deeper. Let's see, I'll give it a try with this. See what we get. Now I'm going to drop this shit in the grass. Wow. How did I get so lucky? All right, everything's in there. Let's put some coals to her and see how she looks. Okay, so looks like the difference between high beam and low beam on this bulb is that one side of the bulb lights up on low beam, and the LEDs on the other side of the bulb light up along with the initial side for high beam. So you get both sides of the LED bulb light up on high beam. And with the writing on the back of the bulb facing upwards, that puts your low beam bulb on the bottom of the flat bulb casing. So that actually works out pretty good. When I look at it with my eyes up close, it looks like it's just the lower half of the light fixture is lit, and I think that will be that'll be better for lighting up the ground in front of me on low beam. And then when I hit high beam, it should light up higher in the air. Let's see if I can get this thing revved up a little bit, and then I'll switch it between high and low beam for you. Low beam, high beam, low beam, high beam. I'm unable to turn the headlights off on this 84-110, and that's one of the things that I like the 74 CT-90 better. I can turn the headlights off, low beam or high beam on it, and the 74 Honda 90 has got dual hand levers for brakes, so I can apply my front and rear brakes at the same time from the handlebars, whereas this 84-110 only has the front brake on the handlebars on the throttle side, and then the foot brake will be for the rear brake. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll update this video. I'll take it out at nighttime and test out the high and low beam on both bikes, actually, because I've never really ridden the 90 at night. So if I stay up late, I'll bring them outside in the dark and do a video of the difference between the high beam and the low beam on these LEDs, and then also whether or not the orientation that I have it in, whereas the low beam is on the bottom and then both beams light up for the high beam. I'll see if I need to switch that around. Who knows, the headlight fixture may project better downwards if the low beam is up on the top part of the bulb fixture. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope this helps you out, and stay tuned for more videos.